Nice Podcast. And before we get started, I'm going to have to say shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, and the Replay Gang, and of course, all the beautiful people that will be entering into chat. And while you're entering the chat, please don't forget to like this video and share us out if you haven't already. We got a special treat for you guys tonight, and it was something that was requested. But we're going to talk about that a little later as we get into tonight's podcast. But before that, we want to just I have to greet the man of the hour, Mr. TSM. How you doing, sir?
I am doing excellent. I'm doing perfect. I'm feeling well. Shit, I feel like I'm looking good. You know what I'm saying? I hope that hope my energy is all accurate, and I'm ready for the night, ready to pop it off. Hey, Mama Helen, thank you so much for being the first person up in here. Our mind, shout out to her. Yeah, so I'm feeling good. Energy is right. My mind is clear, whether you believe it or not. Mindset is so clear, and yeah, I'm ready to take this thing away.
Hey, Chopper Boy. Hey, Joshua. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for the manpower that's entered the chat. Thank you so, so much. And we can't forget our amazing president moderator, Miss Helen, aka Mama Helen, aka Sissy Helen, aka the queen of the chat. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in and joining us tonight. Thank you so, so much for being here. We really, really appreciate you guys. And shout out to the 6 people that's watching us. Didn't drop down. Thank you for being here. But before we get started with tonight's podcast, I just want to say thank you for everybody from Rebirth Nation who asked me questions about my little display right here on my little shelfie shelf. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for being so in tune to your girl, and as well as the podcast. Hey, Zay Zay, thank you for coming. Welcome in, welcome in. We got some interesting things we want to talk to you guys about. So many things that might have affected you, but for those who haven't been affected by this, we're going to be talking about the stuff that's going on with social media being, what's the word I want to use? Blackballed off of social media. Plus, I want to talk to you about a story that's happened in the state of Ohio.
Yo, but before we get into all of that, guys, we're gonna start the podcast off with some fun, some great questions. And I just want to ask everybody, what was the last great thing that you ate that actually got you full? What was your last meal that you enjoyed that got you full? And also, rate y'all day in the chat. 1 through 10, 10 being the best, one being the least. Just kind of rate y'all day so I can look at those numbers and analyze what type of prayers I need to make later on. And I'm just interested as if what y'all might have ate that y'all actually enjoyed. Me myself, the last thing that I ate that was a meal that I enjoyed was potatoes, fried pork chops, which I gotta stay away from the fried food, y'all. Potatoes, fried pork chops, and rice. Now, the reason I had two sides is because I'm on a diet, to where I'm trying to put on at least 15 to 20 pounds. Um, didn't want to say anything about it, so there's this. Want to say low budget. It's not a low budget film, but there's this film that's going to be generated through. I'm not even gonna say the person's name. I'm just gonna upload the clip and let y'all see that. But I'm supposed to be playing a cage fighter in this film. Now I only have 30 to 40 seconds of film time. It's gonna be distributed on YouTube. Y'all won't be able to see that. I'm gonna share the link with y'all later on. So I have so much time to put on a little bit of weight and turn that weight into muscle. I have been working out, have been hitting the gym when I can, and so y'all gonna see a transformation. So y'all just be on the lookout for that. Fanny, get into the chat. See if anybody ate something interesting. What type of day they may have.
Hey, y'all. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what has your day been like? Let me know. 1 through 10. My day has been a 12. I can't lie. I can't stop at 10. My day has been a 12. I'm so excited about so many things that I've been blessed with. So I'm gonna say mine's been a 12. I couldn't stop at just 10.
You know what? I had a 10 myself, and the reason why I think it was a 10 is because I let nothing bother me this day. You know how you got those days where you be like, nah, I ain't about to let nothing, I ain't about to let nothing bother me today. Today ain't the day. I'm gonna be happy today. And today was one of those days. And real quick, everybody that's hey Nate and everybody else that came in, y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to the Locked In Clips channel. Mama Helen will go find the link to that channel and drop it into the podcast. So y'all make sure that y'all go subscribe to the channel, please.
Yes, please go subscribe over there and run these numbers up on the videos that we're going to be bringing over there. And I just want to say thank you for each and every one of you guys who supported both channels and supported us individually, collectively. And I want to thank you for sharing videos as well. And I want to just say thank you so much for everyone who comes daily to support the podcast, shares out, and really greet everybody in the chat. We just really appreciate the love that you guys show one another just in the chat. And so before we get started, once again, TSM, won't you tell the people not about my nail polish, not about your nail polish, but who nail polish are we going to be talking about?
Yo, nail polish. Y'all make sure that y'all tap in. We definitely got some great colors. We got molasses black, jet black, as well as matte black, and as of recently the Superman blue. And get this, we already working on a special glitter for the ladies. So y'all make sure that y'all tap in. Come let us know how y'all like the nail polish. The texture. Of course, we did some health research so that we can have like great products for the skin and the nails that's not gonna deteriorate your nails over time. A lot of y'all don't know, but y'all go into nail salons, they have those face masks on for a reason, people. A lot of the toxic and chemicals that they have in this stuff is bad for your nails. And with your nail polish, you don't even have to worry about putting on the face mask.
So don't forget to go get your nail polish from TSM Entertainment, the spread shop, so you can have your beautiful nails all done up in support of the man himself. So go get your nails polished so you can be in support of him. So when people stop you and be like, girl, what is that? Where you get that from? I ain't never seen that in no salon. You could be like, hey, I got that from your nail polish. I know I'm froze.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, you a genius. She's a genius. You know what, y'all? At first, I used to have to tell Fanny like, "Yo, try to do this, try to do that." She just like got it now. She know to like flip the camera, flip it back if it ain't working. She didn't step. Y'all noticed when we first started out, she was just in front of three little punk sad mirrors, just sitting on the wall, just looking sad as hell. She didn't add it onto the background and just did all type of stuff. She just showed up with the wig to the side and glasses one day. Now she just popping everywhere, red in the head, and she just getting it, y'all. Salute to Fanny stepping up her game, man.
You know I'm about to get you after this podcast. You know I'm about to tear you up after this podcast. Mama, get your child, cause you know I'm about to do him real bad after this podcast. Cause he ain't even have to play me like he ain't have to play me like that. I'm about to get him good. I'm about to get him, y'all. But I just want to say once again, thank you everybody for coming over here and support. And see, that's the one thing I love, that we could joke and kid and with one another. Nobody getting no attitude. Nobody taking it to heart. It's all love. So thank you so much. But I'm gonna get you back.
Yo, before you start, you gotta go ahead and give the great introduction. The ambassador of VL have stepped in the building.
Shout out to my girl, the beautiful, the one and only Bree Bree Money Gang. She is the absolute VL ambassador. She represents everything VL stands for, which is virgin love. And if you say virgin love, what is that? That is the purest form of love that you can receive from your parent, your grandparent, your siblings, your spouse, or your pet. And so, with that being said, everybody show Bree Bree some love in the chat by our amazing two colors, red and blue. So, represent VL by representing, putting red and blue hearts in the chat for our brand ambassador, Miss Bree Bree. Thank you for coming in here, boo, with your gorgeous self, your beautiful self, yo, the one that people like to hate on because you so, shall we say it, sissy? I don't call people beautiful. That's a step up. Some may say you beautiful, but I call you beautiful, girl. That's what you are. You are beautiful, Bree Bree. Thank you so much for coming in here. Thank you, Sharon, for showing thank you so much for everybody showing Bree Bree some love in the chat with the red and blue hearts for our brand ambassador, Miss Bree Bree. TSM, you ready?
Yo, we about to get straight into it. Before we get into it, friendly reminder: everybody, make sure if you're watching in the background, I know we got a lot of background watchers. Hit the thumbs up. It's okay, even if you hate me. Like if you hate my big head self, hate me. That's all right, baby. Just hit the thumbs up. And guess what? If you don't even like me, hit the thumbs down. It's still gonna help the algorithm. Y'all check out the song that I just uploaded, re-uploaded. Leave me alone. Besides that, let's get into this great pod. Fanny, back to you.
Speaking of that, y'all need to go check out that video. When I tell you, I said, ooh, he done growed up, y'all. He done growed up. That video, TSM, that video was fired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just like, excuse me? Excuse me. For anybody who missed that video, please go check that out. Leave Me Alone with the man himself, Mr. TSM-RAPPER. And I wish you could have been over there in the live because it was hot over there. Yes, it was. It was hot over there with the new video of him bringing it back. But with that being said, we want to talk about being blackballed on social media. And you say, Fanny, blackballed? Who being blackballed? Now, I know personally quite a few people this has happened to. I'm scrolling on my Instagram, minding my business, doing what I usually do. Only thing I said was hello. Next thing you know, my channel, my page gone. I'm like, wait a minute. I've had this page for many, many years. Why did Instagram take my page? And I was just like, hmm. I'm thinking it was an easy fix. They made a mistake. I'm gonna get my page back immediately. Nah. How long it's been, TSM, since my page been snatched?
It's been a minute. I know it's been over some weeks. It's been a while. It's been a while, but it's crazy. Yo, listen, y'all don't remember me coming on live complaining to y'all that this was happening to me. I was telling y'all, I was like, yo, even if I told you when you was going to make another picture, I was like, when you would go to make another Instagram account, I told you, I said, yo, Fanny, don't put no picture of yourself. And you was like, but I didn't do nothing. And I was like, I know, but just don't, because it's your face, it's you that they're trying to keep out. And lo and behold, she created another Instagram. She put a picture of herself, and what did they do? Wipe her out. And it's like, yo, wow. But the crazy part is, I've scrolled through Instagram and I see some pretty freaky, crazy stuff. I'm like, yo, I had to cover up my kids' eyes. I'm like, you can't look at that. And those pages get the most likes, the most views, the most followers. And it's like they stay there for years. And it's just like, where the hell is this even coming from? Now it's like, I don't even know if it's probably because you even just associated with, associated with me.
I even created a page with a whole cartoon. And I'm like, that page was only up for 30 minutes before they snatched it down. And I'm like, wait a second. Y'all really? And I'm thinking to myself, like, what did I do? I literally just said hello. And y'all snatched my page. Then I get a text today. Somebody else get they Instagram snatched. I'm like, wait a minute. And the ironic part about it all is we all know each other. We all know each other. I'm just like, Instagram, what y'all doing? Are y'all watching who we follow? Because why is it everybody that I follow channel, their Instagrams are being snatched? I'm just trying to figure out why literally everybody that I follow, their Instagrams are being snatched. TSM, is that your situation too for the most part?
You know what? I'm gonna put it like this. It's weird for me because it's like it was you. Then I had, the third part, our third party friend, right? Then it was the Dariana. Then it was the baby. It's like, yo, I don't know if it's because of these people follow me or associated with me. Thank goodness, let me knock on wood, they didn't take them out my Helen yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I say this though, this is my last one because I had over 20 accounts. That's too many. 20? After 20, you just want to quit. That's too many times. It's like after that, it's like, okay, this is just like a targeted thing. I've got so many different devices. Hell, I showed you just the other day how many devices in this household. I created an Instagram account on each and every one of them, and they all get wiped. Soon as my picture soon as the word TSM get mentioned, it's just like it all get wiped. So it's just like crazy for me.
I just feel like, and because I said and I thought about it, I said, why after all these years I've had this same page? Why is my page gone? And I'm thinking because I'm not bringing Instagram any revenue. This is just my theory. This is not facts. I don't know this to be true. This is just a theory because it's like, why is my page getting snatched? Because I don't post any provocative pictures on my Instagram. I'm not, I'm not doing a whole lot of, I don't do all that. And it's just like, Instagram, is that what we doing now? Because people aren't bringing you guys revenue, y'all snatching their pages. And it's just so unfortunate because I have another one, the fan page. I can't even get into that one at all. They keep telling me my password is incorrect, and I've had the same password since I created it. So it's kind of like, Instagram, what are we doing? I need an explanation. I need somebody to contact me to let me know what's going on because this is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I just said, you know what? At this point, Instagram, you know what? I don't love you no more. You feel me? Like there's no love lost.
Yeah, and it's sad because it's like, yo, what do you do if you somebody with like 2 million, 3 million followers, and it's just like your revenue, like you rely on this, you depend on this, like you work extremely hard to build this platform. Like, what if it was that case, and you mean to tell me that they could just suspend you and wipe you away just like that? I've even filed appeals, and they still was like, nah. And it's like, so you mean to tell me somebody can work extremely hard, somebody can put so much time in and grow over millions of followers, and their account can just be calculatedly wiped just like that? I feel like it's something going on with Instagram, and I feel like it needs to be investigated. And now, y'all, I want y'all to listen, pay attention to this. Do not be surprised if y'all see a big lawsuit against Instagram within the next few months. Do not be surprised if y'all see a trending lawsuit against Instagram in the next few months. And we're gonna come back to the video once that happens. I see we got other people tapping in. If y'all tapping in the background, y'all make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up. Even if y'all don't like me or like dislike Fanny, hit the thumbs down. We don't care. Hit one of them.
And I'm gonna add, if that happens, if there is a class action lawsuit, I want my cut because y'all just really just snatched my stuff up. Because a lot of the people over there, I was following like family and stuff. So it's just so unfortunate that they chose to take this route with no explanation. And then when you try to appeal it, it's kind of like, what? Y'all make it difficult for
I,
people to
I feel like
appeal.
I feel like people listening, and it sounds like minor complaining right now. But if they only knew, like I've literally been through 20 different accounts on several of these accounts. I was like, you know what? Since they deleted so many accounts, I'm just strictly gonna use these accounts just to write my manager and to write my mom Helen, right? And just doing that, no pictures uploaded, no nothing, and they can just suspend the account just like that. So I've been through that 20 times. And then not only 20 times, man, like 5 different people just wrote me asking me, like, do you know what's going on? Is Instagram having a problem? So this is like a big thing. Like, it's not just happened to me or just her. It's happened to several different people. Even like little kids Instagram, like you know what I'm saying, like little 7-year-olds Instagrams that don't do nothing but upload little Barbie dolls and stuff like that, just completely wiped for no reason. It's wild.
At this point, I just feel like Instagram is just really watching people who you follow, because it's no coincidence that, you know, it started off with TSM, then it was me, then it was other people, and I'm just like, wait a minute, Instagram, like, why are we messing with other people's stuff? Like, you won't see anything on my Instagram that you wouldn't see. I wouldn't be embarrassed to show you on here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, make it make sense. And then you making it so difficult to appeal. Like, have this been your experience with appealing any of your Instagram, or you just gave up? You don't have any.
I think you like frozen or something. Can you repeat that?
I was asking you, have you had, has it been difficult for you to make an appeal on Instagram, or you just gave up?
I mean, I did over 7 appeals, and after that, it was just like it really didn't matter no more. Because for me, the first account that got took was the big account. That one was almost at 10,000. And once I appealed that, and it didn't work out, created the second one. I got halfway to where I was. They took that one, and I appealed it, and then I had to do this like 7 different times, and it never worked out. I never won an appeal through Instagram whatsoever.
And that's the thing. That's what I was saying. I'm just like, why though? You snatched it for no reason. And it's just like, before, you didn't even give an explanation to what, why. It was just gone. And I just feel like, with Instagram being as big as it is, that's the least you could do, is explain to people why you're snatching their pages, and then you telling them they can't create other pages, only for you to snatch them down too, and you still get the same result.
That is wild. It's so wild that it's almost funny because it's 100% true. It's like you a picture of yourself. They are looking at this stuff. They looking at the pictures. They're looking at everything to see if it's you. They looking at the name, what you type. If you go back to somebody and say, "Yo, they just suspended my account," they're gonna suspend the account you just told them that on.
But it's like, but you promoting things that you would think automatically would, you know, get somebody's channel snatched down. It's like, y'all took my channel down because I got cooking videos showing what I eat, the places that
Again,
I go.
again, which brings me to I've seen so many videos on Instagram to where women have no clothes on. They just have like a cherry or a banana covering up the private areas, right? And this is like thousands of, probably if not millions of videos on here like that. Is I've seen a video of a Mexican cartel gang member decapitating his wife's head after he found her cheating. This wasn't a reenactment. You know how you go to like CNN and they show you reenactments? No, no, no. This footage was leaked onto Instagram from somebody's cell phone. It was the real deal. Still can't unsee it now. And the only thing they say is this video is sensitive. Do you choose to watch it? Yes or no? And so they allow that type of stuff to like stay up under any circumstances, which accounts like ours, really, I wasn't posting anything. I'll probably post a picture of Superman and they gonna take me down quick, like, up, you might be associated with TSM-RAPPER. And so it's a lawsuit coming, definitely.
I just feel like social media as a whole, you know, it's going in the wrong direction, because it's just like, you're bothering people who are really trying to grow on social media. And I'm not saying for financial reasons or whatever, because I have family all over the world. And that was our line of communication to a certain degree. And it's just like, y'all just really snatching people's stuff. And it's just like, I just got to the point. I was like, you know what, Instagram, you can have it. Y'all can have it. I'm not here to argue with anybody. It's like, if this is what you guys want to do, then that's what you guys do. But I just think it's weird that you create a page for you to communicate with people and they just take it away from you for with no explanation and make it so difficult for you to get it back.
I know me, I would never want to partner with Instagram in the future for any reasons, any promotions, any sponsorships, just because I know, I mean, like with a professional system such as Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, bless you, any system where people could make a financial stability from, and which millions of people make a financial stabilities from, should be played in professionalism at all parts. It doesn't matter how big or small the user may be. Nobody should have to go through this. And so for me to just personally experience this, I know personally that that's not good business. And that's just for me. I wouldn't work with them in the future with anything.
I agree because it's like you guys are it's just to me it's just a bad look on such a large platform that you're targeting. It seems to me, in my opinion, once again, these are just my own opinion. It just seems like you're targeting a certain group of people. And I just feel like it's so unfortunate because I had my page for a very, very long time and poof, it's gone. But that's enough for our rant about Instagram. I just want to say thank you to TSM because TSM brought this to me today. So he was like, Fanny, you don't never listen. You just act this way and you act that way. But he failed to realize I was actually listening. I would just have to think about it first before I really jumped into it. And TSM should know that about me by now. I got to think about it before I just jump right into it. Ain't that right, TSM?
Man, if you don't stop giving me them devilish eyes, woman, I don't know if you want to eat me, jump on me, or attack me. Chill out with them devilish. What you got going on over there?
All the above, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, I want to say shout out to Sissy Helen for giving me the name of this segment. So, for all inquiring minds, for everybody who wanted to know what I got on my shelf, won't you catch these scents? And let me tell you what your girl got popping over here. Let me see. Let me show you guys what I got and what I enjoy wearing on those special uh occasions. My birthday is coming up very, very soon. My daughter's birthday is next week, and we're going to be going to Jeff Ruby's steakhouse for her birthday. So I will be wearing this scent as I go out on the town. Um, to let you guys know, let me see. Ladies, if you know, you know, this is called Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla. When I tell you this right here, and people who know me and know me well know my signature scent is vanilla. And I will pair it with the Victoria's Secret Vanilla Lotion. And these two combined together is a force to be reckoned with. So if you can, go down and get you the Bare Vanilla from Victoria's Secret. And so you can let your boo or somebody new let you know how you're smelling, what you're working with. So thank you once again for everybody who requested this segment. Thank you to Sissy Helen for giving me the name. And thank you, TSM, for bringing it to me. I appreciate it.
Yo, exactly. Just wanted to kind of like, add some new things for the people that's coming and tapping in, because you got a hell of an audience. You definitely got a hell of an audience. I'm definitely interested in some of the things that you have too. So when we click up, I can be like, yo, last Saturday when we went to, let me not say nothing. Let me not say nothing like McDonald's or KFC for you get me. What costs about $1,000 to go eat at? Cause this woman is crazy. Let me. When we went to go eat some oysters, what was you wearing that day? That's what it's like. Each cent represents a day. So yeah. Yo, Ashley, what's up? I heard that they snatched your Instagram. That's wow. Just text me. Yeah, text my phone. But yeah, that's wild. Instagram is wild. So Fanny, what else do we have on the map today? Hold on. Victoria O'Shea. Victoria O'Shea says, "Do you have a scent that you recommend for a 16-year-old girl that's going out on her first date?" Ooh, Fanny, don't just, you know what I'm saying? Don't just give her anything. It's the first date. My boy gonna remember this one. Like, don't send her to dudes smelling all like peppermints and cigars. Like, make sure you give her a good recommendation. Like, don't send her with nothing ratchet. Like, she's 16, it's the first date. She even paid $1 to ask this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let her know what you got going on for her. She want to know what's the recommended scent for a 16-year-old girl going out on her first date. Congratulations on your first date, young lady. Let's see what Fanny got to recommend for you.
Congratulations on your first date. And I'm going to believe that you're going out with a gentleman. This is what I would actually recommend for you on your first date. So hold on.
Oh, and she sent another dollar to say thank you. I appreciate it, young lady. Much respect. Make sure that you come over and follow me on YouTube, TSM Rapper. Everybody as well on Reverb Nation. If y'all tapping in and y'all don't have a YouTube account, still you are able to come over here and hit the like button. You don't have to have a account or create an account to come hit the like button to view the sounds. So y'all make sure y'all come through and comment and turn the channel up.
I would recommend this from Victoria's Secret. It's called Serene Serenade. This is their lotion and this is their body spray. When I tell you this right here, paired together, and you don't need a lot of this. You don't need a lot of, you don't need to put on a lot of this. But once you spray this, and I would recommend when you spray this, make sure you put on an oil first. It could be it could be a baby oil and things like that because once you put the secret is for your scent to last long, coat your body with an oil first and then add the spray. The scent will last longer. That's just a little tip. But put this on first and then pair it with this second. And when I tell you this scent right here, once you leave, he gonna remember that you was there. He gonna definitely remember that you was there. And it's when I tell you it smells, oh girl, it smells amazing. This smells so amazing. So you know what? What is the young lady's name again? What is her name again? I apologize. What is
Yeah,
her name?
I was just going to her channel. Y'all can follow her on Deville, Deville. That's her real name, Deville Monteague. Um, so y'all go follow her on Reverb Nation at Deville Monteague. Screenshot this if y'all can. This is the name here for her channel. Y'all go make sure that y'all go follow her on Reverb Nation and check out her wonderful piano playing. I gotta get back to my live. Give me a second.
Um, the young lady from Reverb Nation, hit my email at TSM Rapper fan page 1, and I'm gonna send you one of the lotions. I will send it to you. I'm not sure I can't remember when you said your date is, but I will send you a lotion so you could test it out and see if you enjoy it for yourself. It will be a great pampering experience for yourself. But I would love to send you a bottle of the lotion. I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it. And then just hit me up and let me know how your date was and if you enjoyed it as well. So shout out to you for asking me that question. TSM, you good?
Yep, I'm trying to get back into my reverb live stream. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Um, how's everybody doing in the chat? I hope I didn't miss greeting anybody. If I did, I apologize. Welcome everybody to tonight's podcast. And before we continue, shout out once again to Reverb Nation, Cloud Watchers, the replay game, and of course, all the beautiful, amazing people in the chat. And let's not forget, President Moderator, Miss Helen, holding it down and wearing her crown as she do it. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zay Zay. Thank you, Life of Paulette. Chopper Boy was in here. Ashley, Sharon, Joshua. Thank you for everybody that's in here right now. So TSM, how do you feel about my little presentation of my little smell meal?
Very delicate. Very delicate. I can't wait to smell the fragrances in real life because your presentations are so strong that it come off as believable. Like you ain't got no choice but to believe it. Like when you pull the two fragrance out, I'm on my head calculating like, have I ever smelled these two together? Like maybe she on or something. So, when we link up again, hopefully you can prove it more than what you talking about behind the camera, which I know you is, because you ain't never failed. You never failed me. Everything you to come out your mouth be accurate 100%. So yeah.
And it's once again to the young lady, please hit me up at my email at tsmrapperfanpage1@gmail.com and I will be sending you one of these loves so you can experience it too, because not only does it smell good, it will have your skin feeling absolutely amazing. So I will be sending you one of these. So hit me up on my email so I can get your information so I can send you one of these. And Sissy Helen, I didn't forget. Girl, your dove is on the way. But before, this story was sent to me, and I want to give a warning to all the men in the chat. TSM, I'm a warn you. You're not gonna like this story. You just not. But I'm pretty sure you'll have a lot to say about this story.
Yo,
So
hold
I'm
on,
gonna.
hold on, hold on, hold on. You just said to all the men in the chat. Then you said TSM, you ain't gonna like this story. All I want to know is, did something get cut off in this story? Oh hell. Hell. We get dealing with chopped hot dogs and Winkies. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna give a disclaimer to all the men. I apologize to all the men. Your girl Fanny don't get down like this. She just don't. But some women out here just really about that life like that. Some women just like don't play with me, don't lie to me, don't cheat on me. Whatever moment this woman had, your girl Fanny don't get down like that. She just don't. She, she just don't. It's just certain things that your girl got to have.
Let's let's let's
So
let's let's get into it because I got a lot of questions. And what happened? And what I think happened. I just got because it's a lot of questions that go behind that. So let's just get into it. I'm already hurting. Mama Helen, I gotta go grab my what they call rolling papers back in my day because this one seemed like it's about to get deep. This woman right here, then.
once again, I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna give my disclaimer. If this video causes you any trauma, any stress, anxiety, this is not what this is for. This is for educational purposes and bring awareness to what a woman will do to you if you play with her feelings. And I'm not saying she right, because like I said, your girl Fanny don't get down like this. She just don't do it. But I just want to say, uh hold on. Whew. We gonna start from the beginning, y'all. I'm gonna try to give y'all. Uh, I'm gonna try to get this to you. Give it to you right. Hold on. Why it's not letting me flip it over? Oh shoot! It's not allowing me to let it flip it over so y'all can see the video. Well, y'all can hear the audio and y'all can imagine what went down. Let me know if y'all gonna be able to hear the audio.
Is out for the arrest of a Toledo woman accused of breaking into a man's home, then cutting one of his testicles. Toledo police looking for Janita Hopings. We're going to show you a picture from 2012 of Hopings. Police believe the 45-year-old woman went to the home of someone she knows yesterday, kicked open the door. The guy living there told police he heard someone breaking in, so he ran down the stairs, but he didn't have any clothes on. That's when Hopings allegedly attacked him, cutting one of his testicles. He had to go to the hospital for treatment. Hopings is charged with felonious assault and aggravated burglary. Every
Now, so, whew,
Wait. Just play it one more time, real quick. Play it one more time, real quick.
I'm gonna give you the story. A lady from Toledo, Ohio. She was upset about the breakup of her relationship. He went to bed that night. He was in his comfortable moment as he was sleeping. Someone broke into his house. The person that broke into his house was the young lady that was mentioned in the video. She's standing over him. He takes off running. Keep in mind, he don't got no clothes. In the midst of him running, she cut off one of his friends. She cut it off.
Oh,
So
it's a
there's a
lot.
warrant issue for her arrest currently.
Okay, okay. So she's not caught yet.
No, no.
What's your thoughts on all this?
I personally don't get down like that. There isn't any, put myself in a position to where I lose my freedom and put myself in a position to where somebody makes me that angry. One, I break into their home. Two, I dismember them. That's not something I personally subscribe to. And I just think it's really sad that she had the opportunity to think about it. So before anybody be like, oh, maybe she was mentally ill. Was that before she drove to his house? Was that before she kicked in his door? Was that before she was standing over his body? See him running and decide to where did the mental illness come in at? I'm not an attorney. I don't pretend to be, so I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm just asking questions. And it's just like, why? What could he have possibly done to make her that outraged? TSM, as a man, what do you think a woman could possibly feel that would cause her to want to do that to somebody that she once loved to care about?
I can't even really answer that. I'm still boggled that a woman did all of this. They said she broke in a crib. It sounded like the news said she kicked in the door. Like she, I'm trying to figure out what type of chick was this dude messing with because was it a dude chick? Was it a gangster chick? I'm just trying to figure it out because like every dude that got a baby or two probably got a crazy baby mama. I ain't never experienced this type of. This is some. This was the new. This literally, yo. I can't even. I'm speechless. This was the real definition of if she can't have it, nobody else will. But my thing is, I can't figure the story of him running and got it cut off. Like, what position was dude in for her to be able to even cut it off? Like, what kind of position are you? It's not. I don't know if the news made it, if people sent the whole story to the news. I don't know. That might not even be the whole story. It probably was some kinky stuff going on. Cause I don't know. Ain't no way I'm running, swinging and all down there, and I can just allow it to get cut off. Ain't no way that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be holding it while I'm running or something. Unless this chick had just like the most gangster machete I ever seen, I'm just trying to figure out what. I don't mean to make fun of the man's situation, but what freaky stuff this man had going on to where you can be in a position to get it cut off? Because only I'm just trying to figure out as a man, only how I can get it cut off is if I'm laying on my back with my legs up in the air, or if I'm on four knees and they hanging down. But besides that, I'm just saying I could be wrong. I'm not trying to even be funny, but I'm just trying to figure out if you running, that can't happen because when you running them things is flapping. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. When y'all ain't got no bra on, when y'all don't feel like wearing no bra, y'all want to walk through the house with no bra on, them things be loose. When y'all running as a male, them things is flapping. Ain't no way she got that much accuracy like a samurai where she can just slice it. Something else had to happen that the news ain't getting. But damn, I feel bad for dude. What was she thinking? Like, now she ain't gonna get none. Now she about to just be around straight kitty cat. Now she about to meow 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 meow. Show you what she about to get. I don't understand when people do stuff like this. It's like she about to be a licky licky meow meow cat girl. That's all she about to do. When people do stuff like I've seen dudes that take other dudes' life over a woman. Now you just in there with a bunch of dudes and snakes around your butt, and she's out. With, it don't make any sense. But this one I don't get. If she was that crazy over the eggplant, then that was a stupid decision because now she's surrounded by catfish. She traded in the eggplant for a catfish. Stupid decision.
Sissy Helen, what you go? I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at his reaction to the situation. Sissy Helen, what you gonna what you gonna do with him? Cause it's just like I know what he's saying, but it's like that's realistic. Like for real, like what was her frame of mind? Like, what was he thinking? Imagine you laying in your bed and you're comfortable and you got on your birthday suit and somebody literally
You
standing
gotta
over
think
you.
about it. I don't think nobody in their right mind gonna do this, and I don't think that lady was mentally challenged. Somebody that's like that shouldn't even have a license to be able to drive. Just certain things like that, and the fact that you can get from point A, you can drive yourself from where you are to where this person is with no issue. Your mind is sane enough, and only thing outside of that I can think is drugs or alcohol. When people off that alcohol and drugs, man, their mindset is just not the same, like at all. And so I'm just not buying the whole mental thing at all.
I'm just trying to figure out like there's nothing that he could have possibly done to deserve what she did to him. And for the mere fact that she has a warrant issued out for her arrest, she knew what she was doing was wrong. Because if she felt right or convicted about what she was doing, she would have stayed to render aid, call 911, but she took off running. So it's to me, it's just like, lady, what were you thinking?
These
What
women
like
become these ladies is becoming. Boy, I remember back in the 1990s or whatever the case. I hate to sound old, but the 1990s, the early 2000s, even the 80s. Every time we really hear about a domestic abusive situation or a situation where somebody got hurt in a relationship, it's always the female that got hurt. It never was the guy. And now we got dude chicks breaking in houses and cutting dudes stuff. It's like, yo, who was the influence for all this and where did this shift even happen? Because this ain't used to be it. This was not it. This was not it. I don't know where it come from now, or why, what happened, and why women. I guess it stems from maybe women just now finally wanting to fight back, feel like they can stand up for themselves now, but they just taking it too far. I don't know, but this wasn't it. I never heard about it, dude. And I'm not saying it wasn't happening, but you didn't hear about it as often as you do today. Man, nowadays you can search the web right now and find probably more stories on man's life being taken and abused by women than the opposite.
speaking of that, as doing research on this story. I believe in the late 80s, early 90s, there was a Caucasian woman who was married to her husband, who was a serial cheater. She found out, she got tired of him cheating. She completely cut everything off and left and threw it in a field. And hours later, they found it, put it in ice, and of course, he had to have surgery to get everything reattached. And her name was Lorena Bobbitt, I believe. And so yeah, so it's happened before. It's happened before. And it was, I just could not imagine being that angry. I'm being honest. I just can't imagine being
right.
a person.
So do we look at it like this?
Sorry guys.
Yeah,
Your sound went out.
yeah. I don't know what happened. Oh, do we look at it like this? Like, do we put ourselves in their shoes and be like, "Yo, we don't know what these people been through for their spouses or whatnot." You know what I'm saying? Do we look at it like that, or do we just like, "Nah, this ain't it"? Could somebody snap and not know what they're doing at the time? Like, you've done so much for this person or that person, or you've been through this and you've been through that for that person, and you can just snap over the period of years. Like, is that what you think these situations are, or do you think these situations are planned out occurrences and purposely mind straighted attacks that these women are doing while they're in their right state of mind, and they are just overreacting due to them being angry? Or do you think it's like it's a snapping thing where they're just like ain't in control at the time of their mind?
The bigger question is, do you know how hard it is to sever someone's organs and you don't have the proper tools to do that? You know, how many people do you know personally have a scalpel in their house? I know I don't. You don't have certain medical equipment hanging around at your house. Even if you in the medical field, you don't have those items hanging at your house. Do you know it would what it would take to be so disconnected from reality that you would physically dismember somebody because out of rage? And that's the question that I would have to ask. Like, what is, you're actually causing physical harm to somebody and you just have to be so disconnected to do that to somebody. You know what I'm saying? We're not
It
talking
takes
about.
it takes a lot of sane and great mental stability to maintain a relationship. So when you had a relationship with somebody and then you do this, that to me, there couldn't be no disconnection. You can't be so enraged. There's because if you was straightly sane throughout the whole relationship up until this point and then this happens, I feel like you still in your right state of mind when you make these decisions that you just overreacted. So that leads me to just like kind of like execute the whole mental thing, leaning towards that side. It kind of leads me to just dismiss that part. And I'm feeling like a lot of this is just rage and anger, even in the right state of mind.
um I agree with you to a certain point. That's why they have certain laws set in place when people get that angry. And I think you can love someone to a point to where if that relationship doesn't go well or go left, some people have a very difficult time with letting go. And sometimes with that comes, they will resort, it'll just like the levels of grief. They go through many different emotions before they mentally ever let anybody else go. And some people just will not let you go. Some people rather see you unalive than see you be happy with someone else, or run into you broke up with her or him last week, and a month later you hand in hand with your new boo. They're gonna have a difficult time with that. I'm not making any excuses for it. That's just the reality of it. And especially if you got children together, you've been together for some years, people really have to understand that when you break up with someone or a relationship ends, and especially when there's children involved, you still have to see that person. You still have to see that person. And then if there's another new person, a lot of people won't handle that too well. They really won't. And that's just the reality of it.
You got a great look on that. I can definitely agree with you 100%, not to a certain extent. Everybody that came through, we really appreciate y'all. We definitely had a great one tonight. Energy was good, the vibes was good. We definitely had some fun within the beginning. I do want to let y'all know once again, go tap in with Yo Nail Polish, Mama Helen, Fanny, and Zay Zay. I will be sending y'all a package of 5 bottles for free. So y'all make sure that y'all get in with me so that y'all can show off the nail polish of the rapper, right? To the people with y'all audience. Fanny, do you have any inspiration, any updates, any news you want to drop for everybody before we get up out of here?
Yes, once again, to the young lady who's having her first date, please hit me up on my email, TSM-RAPPER fan page 1 at gmail.com, so I can send you your bottle of lotion. Also, what's going on? Let me give you a quick little update with the film. Oh, it's going amazing. It's going amazing. You guys are gonna love it. Um, I had to break and show TSM a little something, but I ain't give him too much. It was about this much, and so he can give you his reaction with what I showed him. Sissy Helen saw that as well. So I just want to say in closing before we go, thank you guys for being here and supporting us and just showing us genuine love. And speaking of genuine love, shout out to the brand ambassador for VL, our girl Bree Bree, with her gorgeous and her beautiful self. And to remind you, VL stands for Virgin Love, and that's the purest form of love. And so, with that being said, TSM, let the people know what's going on.
Yeah, so I did watch a clip she sent me, and for the most part, I wasn't expecting. When I did watch the clip, I have to like kind of I had to kind of look at the characters and go, wait a minute, because normally she sent me reels and clips. She's like, yeah, you should watch this. Look what this dude did on this, or look what this female did, or look at this crazy situation. And when I seen it, just like I'm thinking automatically like she sent me a reel from something that she wanted me to react to, and I'm looking at it, and it had to dawn on me like, yo, this is part of the movie, and so it's just that much. I mean, the production is 10 times better than what we had last time. So y'all definitely gonna love that. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, right? Even though we all adults, we all have an inner child, right? Everybody has an inner child. And that being said, I'm creating this concept of a cartoon, the rapper and the old man. Maybe some of them gonna be 5 minutes, maybe some gonna be 10 minutes. And the purpose of the cartoon is to kind of because the youth don't really think that there's a connection between the older generation and the younger generation. And I want to show them that we still could get together as a younger person and an older person and have things in common. And so even if it's your mom, your uncle, your auntie, your cousin, whatever the case may be. And so I'm gonna be doing all type of stuff and all going on all type of crazy adventures with this old man. I mean, fishing adventures, trips, camping. It's gonna be something just to sit back and be like, TSM's a genius at his work. And of course, co-produced by FANNIE-P. Yeah, don't forget the P. Don't just say Fanny, Fanny P. So yeah, much respect. I thank y'all so much. Fanny, real quick, you want to close this out in prayer? There's like a lot of people that's dealing with issues and they could use some prayer.
Thank you, TSM. In closing, I just want to say, start out by saying, giving thanks to a Most High God. Thank you so much for every time you come through and show up and show out in this podcast. For each and every one who clicked that like button, who subscribed, who shared us out. And I just ask you, God, that as they leave this podcast, that they have peace over their situation, no matter what it may or may not be, and just showing them abundance of love and protection and grace and mercy in their presence, and let them know that it is you, Father God. It is no mistake that they came across this podcast. They was in the midst of this live. And I just want to say thank you, God, that wherever they may be, that they will return home safely and that they will experience your abundance of love. And I just thank you so much, TSM, once again, for this opportunity that you give me daily on and off of YouTube. And shout out once again to our amazing moderators and everybody who's joined us tonight.
Nah, you gotta unmute your mic and give yourself a clap. Tonight we broke the barrier. This is the 41st episode. You are the last and co-host that ever been over here on this channel. So we did it. Now we in the league and we must stay on top. As I said to my last co-host, let's continue. Let's see if we can make this a year. Let's continue and see if we can make this a year. Everybody have a good night, man. I love y'all. Make sure y'all drop them hearts for Fannie, man. This is her 41st episode. Well, both are our 41st episode, but she's officially the longest lasting co-host. And that's special to me. So see y'all later, man.